everybody, and welcome to New Jersey Buzz Local Show, bringing you the positive stories of your communities. And this time of year is, besides the pandemic, which is its own situation, is a lot of issues and situations for charities and the people that run and make our community a stronger and a better place to live in. So we thought we'd take this opportunity to talk to some of these local organizations. And with me I have is an organization that I know a lot about because I did a lot of things with them with Autumn Culinaire. It's Big Brothers Big Sisters. And I want you to meet Peggy because she is the new executive director. And Peggy, welcome to the show.
Hi, April. It's great to be here. Thank you for the introduction. I actually just started in January, and it's been an odd time to get to know the community, so this is a great opportunity. Thank you.
First of all, there's the pandemic. You started a new job. I think maybe, what'd you say, you went to 2 networking events, and then the pandemic hits, and you have to meet your staff and everything virtually. This little interesting.
It is interesting. I mean, I had about 6 weeks and then the pandemic hit. And so I fortunately got to meet a lot of people in January. And now since March, really, we've been working virtually. And we are adapting very well. But I would say in terms of new jobs, that a new job is a challenge. A little sprinkle of pandemic makes it really interesting. And for the new staff, can you imagine a new boss and a pandemic? Nope. But you know what, we're doing great, and I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, well, I know a lot of your staff, and you guys have a strong organization and back team, you know, the people who make it happen. But anyway, so you're here at Big Brothers Big Sisters in Mercer County now, but tell us a little bit about, like, I know you're not from the area, so you're relatively new to Mercer County. Welcome.
Thank you. I am a recent transplant, although I did visit for many, many years because my husband's family has been in the Princeton area. His mom's a retired professor, and so is his stepdad. So we moved here just a couple of years ago. My daughter started to feel like New York City was too busy and noisy, and we wanted her to be close to her grandmother after my father-in-law passed away. So it's been a really great change for our family. Absolutely. I have been a licensed clinical social worker for many, many years. I intentionally went into my field to work with children and youth. I did this because growing up, there were a lot of kids that I cared about that I saw were having a lot of challenges in life. And so very early on, I felt like, you know, if people listened more to kids, we could do a better job by them. I had a great mentor, and I had some really interesting volunteer jobs in high school. And so all of that really drove my decision to get a master's degree, and then I got a doctorate degree. And for the last 20 years, I've been overseeing volunteer-based, child-focused, nonprofit organizations. In New York, our kids were in foster care, often lost and not able to get to a permanent home. And we would refer to Big Brothers, Big Sisters, because we knew, like, our staff, we could do so much in court, but they really needed a friend. They needed that one-on-one mentoring that Big Brothers Big Sisters of New York City was able to offer. And so they were a really close partner of mine. And I have enormous respect for the legacy, the history of this organization. And I'm very, very happy now to be in Mercer County and at the helm of Big Brothers Big Sisters in Mercer.
Yeah. So Big Brothers Big Sisters in Mercer County does a lot of things that are really amazing for kids, and there's a lot of success stories, and that's been around the community for like 47 years, you were saying? That's a long time.
It is. It's an amazing history. I would have to say that in the last 47 years, it started early on. I think a handful of educators and community members wanted to start a chapter. The national organization is over 100 years old. And so they started up in Mercer County, and with the incredible leadership of many people, it's grown over 47 years to serve children throughout our county. The initial focus was children who are growing up, again, with adversity, growing up with poverty, single parent households, high crime neighborhoods, and that continues today. And yet through the counties, we see many other families and children also utilizing the program.
Hi, mi nombre es Sonia Santiago. Yo sé que yo no tenía que estar en este video, pero yo decidí darle las gracias a través de este video a Felix, porque ella ha sido más que una hermana para mis hijos. Felix no sabe cuánto me ha ayudado a mí, porque Felix hace cosas con mis hijos que yo nunca hago, sea por el trabajo, sea porque tengo que ser mamá de casa, tengo que trabajar y tengo que hacer muchas cosas. Cuando yo sé que ellos están con Felix, yo estoy confiada, yo estoy tranquila.
It's a really community-driven model. We rely on adults and high school students and college students to volunteer to be big brothers and big sisters. All of the fundraising, the incredible events that we've been able to do are, again, all driven by the community. So I think it really speaks to its power and its success that we're going to go into our 48th year. And someone, in this pandemic, someone said, you have to start planning for that 50th. That 50th anniversary is going to be great. And I was like, future forward, right? Future forward we are.
Yeah. You guys represent, there's kids in every community. And I think there's a misconception that it's just for, kids who are down and out, but it's really for all kinds of demographics. It's right.
Yeah. I mean, two things that really set us apart. We have multiple programs that can be based on site or on weekends where an adult big sisters, big brothers volunteer. And this one-on-one relationship with children from ages 6 to 18 really can go on for years and years. So it's a friendship, a mentoring friendship that adds an additional strong role model to a child's life. And if that child has two parents who are working full-time jobs to keep the family going and have very little time to do fun things on the weekends or to be there for homework help, that additional adult can make a huge difference. Children.
Hi, I'm Chanel Pimentel. I'm 11 years old, and I met Felix when I was 5 years old. When I first met Felix, I was really excited but nervous. I met her 7 years ago. I really love going to places with her. I really like going to Six Flags. I enjoy swimming in her pool. I love her family, and I think she has a really kind heart.
What are some of the things that you love doing with her?
I like to swim in the pool.
That's your absolute favorite thing?
Yeah.
Hey. Hi, I'm Ali, and the first time I met Felix was 5 years ago. I knew her from a Christmas party, big brother, big sister Christmas party, and I actually got to know her, and she was actually a very nice person. We had a really fun time. I went to the pool with her. I've gone to restaurants with her. I've done so much with her, and I enjoyed it every single time I spent with her and her family and her kids. And she just inspires me to be a big brother when I get older.
It's profound. So we have kids from every town, and we are willing and able to take children from all towns. Some kids have single parent households, some have two parents, some kids are been in foster care, growing up with grandparents, all different life circumstances. But really the heart and soul of this program, we want all children to have equal chance to succeed and to feel connected and cared for and to become a contributing positive member of our community. And the way we do that is we raise children well.
Yeah. And, to parents out there, who have to work, which is the majority of our population, this is just another way for somebody who has, extra time on their hands or maybe went through the program themselves and they want to give back, to utilize this program to give your child an experience of another adult coming into their lives. And you guys, there's a program they have to go through for screening and all that, right?
Absolutely. So it's not, I think, a demanding in a negative way, but it is demanding in that we first ask that you submit an application and you write a short, statement about why you're interested. And, we have our website and lots of information available so you can get really clear. You come to an orientation information session. So you'll hear from our amazing staff about what it's like to be a big brother or big sister, what the challenges and opportunities can be, the safety protocols. He then participated in a one-on-one interview with the case manager that goes through, again, a lot of gathering of your background and your interest in children, so we can match you with a child that will be, you guys will be a good fit. We also ask that you participate in a criminal background check, which has expanded recently to include fingerprinting. And that is, again, the safety and health of the children is number one. And this is one of the many ways in which we make sure that that happens. We offer ongoing training and case management support as well, so that as you get to know your little, you can have, hey, she seems shy, or he seems so shy, he doesn't want to talk to me. Or, what opportunities can we go to? Can we go to the park? Can we do, different recreational opportunities, artistic and educational? And then we match you. And so after doing a similar protocol with children who are enrolling, we'll look at the case managers to see who would be a good match. And we call those our matches. And the bigs and littles are introduced to one another. Again, case manager, parents can be part of that. And then they can have the opportunity to meet monthly. And that is in our longstanding community-based program. We also, as I mentioned before, we have workplace mentoring programs. NJM Insurance is our corporate honoree this year at our gala. We've had a program there for years. And then we have after school and library-based mentoring programs where college students and high school students are trained to mentor children from elementary school. And so we are also, inspiring and encouraging leadership skills for younger people who build that through being a mentor in our program. But it's rigorous in terms of coming in, but we really make it fun and we give you the information and tools you need. And if you're interested, you can go to the website right now and read more about it.
Yeah. So website's right here, people. And please, check out the program if you're looking for a big for your child, or you want to become a big, and you don't have to have been a big. You can just be somebody who wants to make a difference in a child's life. And today, more than ever, kids need support, and they need to see things outside of the box of what opportunities are. Meeting with other people, you get a lot of inspiration from other people.
That's absolutely right. And I think that there are two things that often don't get talked about. One is, one adult in a kid's life outside of a family can make such a difference to encourage them to go on to become, a football player or a nurse or a doctor, to graduate high school.
Hi, my name is Phyllis Fell, and I'm honored to be recognized as the Big Sister for 2020. So let me tell you a little bit about why I got involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters. I've always been a volunteer, always liked working with children. Back in 2015, I was a busy mom of a 10-year-old and 12-year-old, but I just still had this passion to work with children and work with maybe individuals that need a mentor or a friend. In August 2015, I met my little. Her name is Chanel, and she was 6 years old when I met her. In our first outing, I picked her up. She was very shy. Very cute, and we went to Veterans Park, a local park here in Hamilton, and she climbed the monkey bars, and she talked a little, she smiled a lot, and we got ice cream, and that was our first visit. What I learned is that she already has amazing, strong, beautiful women as mentors in her life. She has two sisters that are amazing. She has a beautiful, loving mom, and so my hope and desire is to touch her in a positive way with new experiences, with her spending time with my family, with me just being there and being a friend. That's a little bit about why I'm a big sister and what it means to me in my life. And I would only hope that my children would continue the passion of wanting to be a volunteer and hopefully be involved in Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Every one of our matches right now is helping a young person through something that is so unique and so profound And that the success, what I say to my daughter every day, is it's what we do now to get to the other side, and what the bigs are doing for the littles and their caregivers to get them to the other side. So we can be moving forward and the kids can feel that they have been cared for, they had a good time as much as possible, right? Virtual living, no, we wouldn't choose it. We're all looking forward to being outside again.
Yeah.
But what we've got right now, right? And we want to get our littles and our bigs through this together. And the social isolation is key to recognize it's happening and to do everything we can to encourage one another to get through it.
Love it.
And one last thing I want to say about this is we really wanted to take this year to say thank you again to all of the community members, the restaurants, the beverage, the vendors, the auction donors, the people who would come and buy tickets and celebrate and support Big Brothers and Big Sisters. We want to thank you. We know that this year is different for you.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, I love your energy. I knew Sue very well, and I feel you're going to do an amazing job and picked up where she left off. So I'm excited to see what you do, but good luck with everything, and welcome to New Jersey.